What's up, everybody? David Bussell from Agency Armory here. Got a quick retention tip for you, and that is to teach your clients to secret shop themselves. Now, here's the deal. We agencies catch a lot of flack for results. If things aren't up to par, then we are often the first ones with crosshairs on our backs. And sometimes this can be improperly done. You know, when you're running lead generation campaigns for a client, there's more to the process than just your actual campaign. There's follow up, there's how the staff handles it, and the systems that are in place at the business that once the lead leaves your hands to the client, that can actually determine the success of your campaign. And sometimes it can actually cost you and your agency's results for what's happening at your clients' businesses. That's why I encourage everybody to secret shop their business and instill protections in place to make sure that your campaigns are running off without a hitch. Because sometimes you find out that because of your client's systems or their staff, it can actually cost you business in the long run. So to help explain, I got a story for you here of something that happened literally yesterday that Go High Level Systems saved our client. So here's the deal. So I have a SaaS client that's a restaurant. And we deployed a ton of stuff for them. We built their website. We did all their funnels. We're doing all their ads. We're doing their review system, their Google My Business listing, all that kind of stuff, revamping his entire system into the Go High Level system. And one of the things that we recommended he do is to replace the phone number with our tracking phone. So we took his mainline phone number, set up a tracking phone number in Go High Level, recorded calls on it, and then forward that over to his main line, right? And then everywhere his phone number is listed, we replaced it with the Go High Level phone number so that way everything that actually, anytime somebody tries to communicate via phone with his business, it's popping up. When they call from social, Google My Business, the funnels, the website, it's all coming in to the CRM. One of the great features of High Level is if anybody uses that phone number, they get inputted into Go High Level as a lead. Not only do we get to keep track of it, that gives us another opportunity if things are coming in from outside sources. Now, the other cool fact about that is that it actually records the phone call. And this can be a great asset to your agency to really inspect what you expect. So at first, my client didn't like this feature, and the main reason was because he saw it as an extra expense. He's already paying for his main phone line, right? It's not that much every month, but now he's starting to have these Twilio rebillings coming in. And he calls me up and he's like, hey, I want to cancel that feature because it's just dinging me. I don't really see the value in it. Well, I had actually spent a little bit of time in his account, and I encouraged him to take a look at some of the calls because I knew that his staff was kind of dropping the ball already. This was a thing that I was going to address with him before he called, and he just happened to call first, right? And so we got into Go High Level. We're looking at the conversations tab, and we have all these recorded calls. He gets a ton of volume with calls. And so I literally just started playing some of these calls for him and listening in to how his staff is handling the leads that we're providing. And sure enough, the first couple of calls, he's finding so many different opportunities where the staff has dropped the ball. They're telling him, they're telling the customers that are calling the wrong promos, the wrong hours of operations, days that they were closed that they were actually open. They're telling them, turning away customers. They're using the wrong phone scripts. They're being rude on the phone. And so here's all these leads that we're providing our client through Go High Level in our systems. And the client's actual staff and systems that they have in place over here is actually killing the opportunities for our leads to actually have the chance to work. And in one case, we actually generated a lead for a huge catering job. Customer comes in through one of our funnels, right? And then ends up calling the business because they want to cater an event, a regular event at their location. And what was interesting about this was that the call came through after the customer had become a lead, and the staff member turned the customer away, saying that they were already booked on that day. This was for an event for 300 customers, and the staff member turned that customer away. To make matters worse, the staff member actually recommended competitors for them to try for their event. So I want you to think about that. Here's a local restaurant that just lost out on 300 new customers for a regular event every couple of months, And the staff member not only cost them that many customers, they recommended that they go to a competitor. So here you have a staff member recommending the competition over the actual business. So let that sink in for a minute. Because of that dumb move from the staff, that could have funded our SaaS fee for literally years to come. That could have brought much needed revenue to this business, and it was all turned away because of a staff member's dumb use of the phone with how they were handling the customer when they actually came in. And so, there's a great saying, inspect what you inspect or expect. And this rings true for us marketing agencies. He would have never known any of this was ever happening had he not listened to those phone calls. Had we not had these protections in place for our marketing, we would have never known. And he could have falsely thought that, hey, all these leads that we're generating down the road, he might have thought were our fault that things weren't coming in. But really, his systems and staff were the real culprit of him losing a lot of business. And so, when you instill things like this into your business by secret shopping, by adding call recording, adding Autotext callback, things like that, you really give your agency more opportunities to have success and actually give your agencies more ammo if anything goes wrong in the process. So instill secret shopping, encourage your clients to do it, add call recording, add Autotext callback. It's one of those features that can save your agency's tail and improve your retention in the long run. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.